Hello folks, welcome back. We're doing Foo Fighters All My Life in this one. Standard tuning. I've gone for the Donner jazz guitar, fairly inexpensive guitar, very inexpensive guitar actually. It looks a bit, Dave Grohley, doesn't it? And I'm also using the Boss ME90, which is just superb. I'm loving it. So we've got, I've tweaked these settings, and there's a demo for this coming soon, but I really didn't spend much time at all, and it's pretty close, I think. So the rhythm part is that. The other preset I have is a really high gain kind of. And for the chorus as well, right? You need that big. Good stuff, isn't it? Let's crack on with the first riff. So we have G chords, basically G power chord. So we're doing groups of 3. Okay, so you start off with 2, but then you're going to go into 3 throughout. Okay, palm muting. So I'm, finding the spot there with my karate chop, so I'm resting that on the string while I'm strumming, and you're going to do this. It goes around 4 bars worth twice, and then the singing comes in for another 4 bars worth, but there's a slight variation because when it plays around the 4th time, you're going to play this. You're going to do that, so that's where I change. So I'm changing to the heavier sounds, and I'm doing a little natural harmonic on the 4th fret on the A and D, or the 4th and the 5th string. But with the higher gain tone, you get that going on, right? So that last bar again is, and then you're straight into this. And I found an isolated guitar track for this, which is really handy because there's some bits that I wouldn't have got otherwise, I don't think. So you'll hear, first of all, when it first comes in, after... You've got a load of open notes in there. And the first time it's played, in the transition, it's always got like about 6 notes in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the chord I'm playing is root with my 2nd finger. That's on the 3rd fret. That let me clean it up a bit. That A string is getting muted with a little bit of meat off the back of my 2nd finger there. D is open. And you got the 3rd fret there, using my 3rd finger as well. Complete it, so it would be it's using the same shape. So once you've got that shape down, you're going to be playing it on the 3rd, the 5th and the 6th frets, and that's it, right? It's just down to the rhythm then. So again, first time we're in, we play, and I'm using all downstrokes for this. Okay, we're going to repeat that again with another subtle variance, but let's just get that first bit through. So again. Okay, so I don't think I need to slow it down too much more, but just be aware of those open E strings. with the distortion. Okay, then the second time it's going to do. So you do 5 at the end there, that last time, okay? So the second time, 3, 4, 1. 1 and 3 for 5. Okay, that's the 2 sections. The whole thing slowly. And then to speed, 3, 4. Like that. And the next part is verse 2 and 3. So you basically get this thing going on. 3, 4, 1. And then you start on the one hand. Same as what you just played, right? But there's just a slightly different rhythm going on here. So rather than... That's the same though, when you move to the 5th fret. Second time, you go to the 6th fret. Okay, so that part slowly. 3, 4, 1. Again, same as before, right? With 5/16 notes, right? So you're going to be playing. Now, you're going to be jumping over 2 strings, right? So you've got down, 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 up, down, down. Like that. That's the pattern I use. But you're palm muting the low one, and that top one needs to ring out, the 3rd fret there on the G. So what I'm doing is I'm palm muting. So I'm angling my hand actually so I can palm mute the low E. When I go for the palm mute again, it's killing that note dead, right? The top note. See, if I didn't do that, it would sound like this. Right? So I'm covering all of those when I come back to the root note. But once you get, used to it, you'll just do that very naturally, right? It's quite quick though, so one more time round to speed. 2, 3, 4, 1. Second time round, subtle difference. Rather than going to that, you go to this. You just do that. So in context, let me go for the last 4 bars. Like that, okay? Then, if you want, you can flip back over to... like that. So you're just going to play 2, and then 3 lots of 3. And then a rest for 1 beat, okay? And then flip back over to your distorted tone, and then you're going to go into the chorus part, which goes like this. and around again, okay? Now I've kind of combined two parts there, right? Because I think one guitar is going to be playing like a C shape, but with a bar on the 3rd fret, okay? Okay, and then to a G, right? Or more likely an open G, right? But Dave, I think, plays this C shape without the bar, and he mutes the top E and the low E, but the G is still open. And the rhythm pattern is down, 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 up, down, up. Down, 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 up, down, up. Okay, for the first 6 bars. This is a 7-bar phrase. The 7th bar is 8th notes. You'll hear that going on. So, again, back to here we have. So you're going to be, muting the low E with your thumb, I would suggest. I would mute the top E. You really don't want that ringing out. It's going to sound awful. So either mute it with a bit of meat off your first finger there, just with the angle that you're, playing it at. The rest should ring out though. The other guitar part's playing. So what you could do is nick the 3rd fret there and do 3, 4, 0, 5, 6, right? So that then means you only need to worry about this top E string. Then I would do 5, 5, 0, 3, 3, just to give it a real meatiness. Or you could just go to a standard G there if you want. But I'm going to do this little, because it means moving your fingers around a bit less. And you go to C with E in the bass. To an F. Then you go up to B flat, and you'll hear that, which sounds like a little bit of an overdub on the isolated track I'd heard. Very difficult to hear that on the actual album, but it's in there, so if you want to put it in, you can. I'm just doing that, just flattening my little finger there to get the sus4. Again, let me do it one more time with a slightly cleaner tone. Repeat it around twice, and then coming out of it you're going into like that, and then back into the next verse, okay? That sort of bridging section, again, remember you're going to do 6. And then that 5/16th note fill. Like that, okay? Round that whole thing again, verse 3, chorus again. There's a slightly different fill this time when you're going to go from... does that, which is a subtle variation, so you've got just 16th notes rather than 8th notes. And then you're back into the chorus again, right? So round the chorus. Into that, twice around that again, and you're coming out again with that 6 8th note phrase. Like that. Then we've got this breakdown part, so back to the lighter gain setting. that goes round. But then over the top you'll hear this. And it's got that kind of metallic sort of metallic sort of overtone going on, which I think this tone really gets. So you have second and fourth beat, full whack. So I'm covering all the strings with my left hand. But I'm kind of, in fact, I would just aim for the top four. You just do that 4 times, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Over the top then is a wah part that Chris Shiflett plays, I think, which goes. So with a slightly cleaner tone. So you've got this going on. But while you keep the top part of the G chord, right? It's ever so slight bend. But with some wah, which we can do as well. So we have. Like that, right? Again, there's another little fill that goes. That one again. Coming out of that, obviously the rhythm behind that is still going to be. But you've got this little fill again. Then it goes. Or. Same riff as before, but no palm muting. So again, start with 2 and the rest are 3. And deaden the strings down in between for those rests. Last chorus. That, and there's another overdub you'll hear which plays 3, 4. That going on, right? Which is just unison bends. 11th fret on the B, 13th fret on the G. Up 2 frets. 14th fret and 16th, right? But you're going to play so with that rhythm, and then the outro where there is a little tricky bit, I've called it out, where it says watch this bit because it's subtly different. There's a lovely bit of syncopation between the fills that Taylor's doing and what Dave's playing. It's really, really nice. It goes. So you're going to play to start it off, and then 6 of the 3 groupings. Then you're going to do 2 sections of 5. And then back in. So just be wary of that, right? To speed. And that's how you end it, okay? So that through slowly, I'll clean it up again. We've got... And then at the end, we're going to end with 2. But it comes in after 6 more of those 3 groupings, right? So you're going to do 6 of those, and then you're going to do a beat and a half rest. So we've got... And it ends like that, okay? So you could count 1, 2, 3 if you wanted. So 1, 2, 3. And that is it. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you again soon.